Hey guys, it's me Parker. Welcome to my channel. I'm doing sign readings today. I don't know who for yet, but we will see. My apologies if you hear background noise. My baby is in her swing and she's like resting peacefully, so I'm gonna let her hang out in her swing while I record this. I hope it's not too distracting. It's just hard sometimes to film with a little one, so she's quiet and happy right now, so I'm gonna leave her in there. Pisces, okay. Energy for Pisces. Let's see what wants to come through for Pisces today. Ooh, swords showing. Swords, swords, swords. The Empress. But we'll see what comes out. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. When I'm recording this, we haven't hit the weekend yet. It's Friday. But by the time it's posted, your weekend will be over. So hopefully it was awesome. Just got 3 more shuffles for Pisces. What energy is Pisces working with in this reading? Messages for Pisces. Okay. Mother of Cups on the bottom. That's your court card for Pisces. Water signs. Sorry, don't mind my throat. The fire's brutal. Death. There's 3 more that flipped out. I don't know what they are yet. Death. Scorpio. It's a death process. Doesn't mean, sorry, literal death usually. It's just a transformation process, a cycle. Something's transforming. Sorry. Actually transforming or actually ending and beginning. So we'll clarify that. Ooh, I kind of, okay, I flipped these upside down. So I'm actually gonna keep it that way, because it feels like part of the reading. I don't mix reversals in, but if they fly out or if I pick them up upside down, sometimes I'll take them. The Ace of Cups upside down is kind of like an unwell or unhealed energy. Cup pouring out. Upright, it's like lovely things, like cups are emotions. In the upright, it's like love and healing and like emotional abundance, starting a new cup cycle, a new love journey, or what have you. Upside down, it's kind of like, I'm gonna get into the rest of these. So this is like an energy of like rejection, missing an opportunity, or dissatisfaction or boredom. And then the World is the cycle to end all cycles. The cycle to end all cycles. It's the end of tarot, like the last major arcana. And it's the end, like it's completion, right? It's the world, you've come full circle, you've literally traveled the world, you've seen it all, right? In this cycle, this energetic cycle. Upside down, something is not done yet. Something is not done, and it's funny because we have death. Something's not done with this energy. Someone's returning to something, to have rehash something out, or there's just something about it that's not complete, maybe overdue with this energy. It might be supposed to be done. Yeah. We'll look at this first. What's not finished here. It could be somebody holding out on closing out a cycle, and death, the message in this reading, and death is here to say like, hey, this needs to close out here, or like transform. On the bottom, we have Mother of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Okay. with a Tower moment. Yeah, and then 10 of Wands, and then that holding on energy. So we have 4 to the 5 of Cups, which is lost. This is like a holding on energy. It's like a hoarding energy. Like, I refuse to let it go. That's what that is. And then the Tower, again, like with the coming back to this cycle, could be a loop situation of energetic lessons, but we'll see about that. When it's like this card comes out, the 10 of Wands, it's done. It's really heavy. It's really burdensome. Like, you're not getting through the thick of those trees. Like, it's too much. It's too much to carry. And then the Tower comes in, and it's like lightening that load a little bit. It's like refreshing this tree. But it's funny, more Scorpio energy. You could have Scorpio in your chart, or if this is like you're reading and there's a cycle here that's not closing out with someone or something, they could definitely have Scorpio in their chart. A heavy Scorpio placement is just kind of all over this reading so far. But notice in this deck how, like, the Tower in tarot typically, like, there's so many different variations of it, where, like, typically it's striking the Tower, and the Tower is, like, crumbling, people are falling out of it. In this one, it's just hitting the top. The base of the tree, the bulk of the tree is still intact. New shoots might grow from there, right? Or like it's like the tree is done and then it's like gonna fade away, right? But it's not actually hitting the base of the Tower. The tree's still gonna be standing after this unless it slowly burns down. But there is a sort of truth here with that symbolic lightning bolt. A Tower can be truth or realization. It's like something that changes things. It's a big changer. And then with this is scorpionic transformational energy. Big truth bomb. Or yeah, just we'll have a look at this. And then the Mother of Cups, like, she's kind of reaching for something. And, you know, Swans are very graceful. I'm just getting emotion off this Queen of Cups. Man or woman is just an emotional, very emotional energy. And I'm getting like her reaching for that cycle there. So let's have a look at it. Would you just look at it? Let's look at this Ace of Cups and the World in reverse. It just screams like not letting something go, returning to something with that Four of Cups in reverse, the World in reverse. This is not over. And then that Mother of Cups Swan is reaching back to the Tower. Or somebody may have like a really hard time closing out an emotional cycle of rejection. Letting go of that energetic cycle. We're moving on. 2 more shuffles. Tell me about the World, the Ace of Cups, and the Four of Cups in reverse for Pisces, please. Ooh, that's way too many. The Devil and the Star. Ooh, the Devil. Whoa. And the Emperor. It's like a lot of binding energy and control. Whoa, there's that Star. Judgment. Yeah, Judgment's on the bottom with the World. And then the Six of Swords underneath with the Tower. There's a Magician as well. King of Swords. That's Gemini energy. There's like single energy on the bottom or just like independent energy. So we have this Gemini energy in a King coming out. That's like words. Like the Magician utilizes all tools in his literal tool belt to manifest, but this is mercurial energy, words, thoughts, and communication, and then the king of communication, rational thought. Some communication was had for sure. That looks like the Tower. On behalf of this, doesn't have to be a Gemini. It's just, you know, I'd be surprised if they didn't, or you didn't, if this is you, have a placement somewhere. Or Gemini season. We are literally in Gemini season as I'm recording this, so it could be very current. But then we have this Tower and this moving away energy, and it's like the Tower strikes with that Magician, King of Swords energy, and then this is the sort of like, or the part of moving to calmer waters, with this Tower energy. Now, what is on top of that is the World energy underlying the cycle completion. But then there's Judgment. They are coming back from the dead in this card. So Judgment, the cycle over. There's a resurrection energy here. And that's the main underlying energy of the reading. Now what actually came out is interesting. I want to look at this Two of Wands, because that always indicates two paths, and as far as I'm concerned with this reading, it's like whether this cycle is closing out or not, whether it's being returned to, maybe there's unfinished business here, or maybe it's just more, someone's hanging on to it. We'll look more at this Two of Wands, but this is like cycle over, the World, the globe in his hand, or cycles still being hashed out, or someone's hanging on to it. And then there's the Chariot, major for Cancer. I might clarify each one of these individually because I'm not getting a strong message from all three of them together. The Chariot is attention, accolades, perseverance, dedication, commitment. It's a victorious, won the war kind of energy, like riding strong in that Chariot. And then that's like conviction with that Judgment energy and success. And then the Star, hope, contentment, peace. It's a humanitarian energy, major for Aquarius. You could be a cusper with that energy. So I want to look at each of these individually, starting with the Chariot. Tell me about the Chariot for Pisces. The Chariot. Oh, I love when that happens. It's like the deck's like, I'm ready, let me speak. With this reversal energy of this cycle, please, the Chariot for Pisces. The Chariot, please. Ooh, that's way too many. Queen of Swords. Justice. A lot of Libra energy showing there. King to the Queen of Swords. Almost to me, that's like somebody wants to be successful with their words here. Like, have the last word, or like the king and queen to each other. It's like a conversation. That's a lot of movement. This definitely could be a reading for someone who actually had to physically move somewhere, and they're like really missing the person that they left behind or situation that they left behind. But that's a lot of movement. The Chariot is a chariot. There's horses. It moves. you know, it's quite a strong energy at that, with all that determination. And then the 8 of Cups is a walking away, a leaving. And what is it doing? It's going to the 9 to the 10. The 9 is personal wish fulfillment. The 10 is total emotional satisfaction and fulfillment on all levels, typically shared. So the Chariot, with that conviction and successful energy, with this, is going towards the Star, right? Yeah, it's going towards the Star. On the bottom, we have the 3 of Pentacles. Interesting. Oh, there's another card under that. There's the World and the Wheel of Fortune. With these together, it's like, that is like, the World is looking at this energy. That is someone who walked up and thought about this cycle, this situation. It's like that's your mind space, and there's all these swords going through it. It's typically like someone's trapped in their mind or blinded in this card, and the World energy that is shown in all 3 decks now. Fixed axis energy, sorry, Aquarius too, is looking at this cycle like this is keeping it alive. We have that 9 of Wands that's kind of building up to the 10. A burdened energy, and then same thing, exact same thing on the bottom is that King of Swords coming out with 9 of Pentacles. Very independent energy. They are like single, or, you know, they're doing them. They're in an abundant, you know, financially comfortable state, enjoying life's luxuries too. It's like a card of that. So this King definitely moving this reading, but that's a very logical King sitting in a very stable place. But 3 of Pentacles, collaboration, wanting to collaborate. It's kind of looking like somebody went off. You know what? Before I say anything, I'm just gonna pull one more for this 3 of Pentacles attached to this King of Swords with this Chariot energy, because that's kind of what they're moving towards, this Magician energy. Looking to collaborate. Tell me about this 3 of Coins with this underlying 3 of Pentacles underlying with this Chariot, 8 of Cups, the World, Page, Queen of Swords. Yeah. Tell me about this 3 of Pentacles, the Fool, the Star. Interesting. There's that like holding on to hope here energy with this, but this is like new. You know, this person really could have moved away, but this is like new ventures, like new collaborations with people, making plans for legacies here. It really looks to me like somebody, this King of Swords, communicated or just is in a place where they're like in this kind of energy, like Fool. They're going off and making a new start. They're going for their 9, 10 of Cups. And either they're regretting it, or the other person can't let this go, or there's unfinished energy between them. So let's look quickly at the 2 of Wands. You know what? Let's look at the Star, because we kind of know what the 2 of Wands is. Judgment. The star. Tell me about the star. Tell me about the star, please. Ooh, that's so many. 10 of Pentacles. Legacy, it could be business. Because we have the 3 of Pentacles, and that's kind of what is being planned with that energy. Is hopefully you'll reach the 10 one day, right? A home or a business, legacy. Tell me about the star, please, for Pisces. The star and 4 of Wands. Page of Swords. Page of Wands. Page energy. That's like inquisitive. It's pages, so they're curious. They're you know, younger or like just forming of the court cards. But the star with the 4 of Wands. That is, again, the star is hope. So for this person in this Chariot energy taking that path, the star that's guiding them on their decision to do so, their motivation is the 4 of Wands, which is very stable energy. With that 9 of Pentacles, they're in a very stable place. A very emotional queen. Man or woman is just whoever's acting here and whoever is kind of on the receiving end of this energy. Very emotional queen. And this is very stable and harmonious. Like, it's rock solid foundations. That's kind of what they're looking at here. With this underlying, it's like the Page of Swords is looking at the wheel turning. Bigger and better things. More success. More harmony, more stability. More celebration in life too. That's kind of what I'm getting as well. More celebration. Let's pull one more card. Yes, celebration with this energy. Anything else for the world in reverse? Path energy with that 2 now to 3 of Wands. 2 now to 3 of Wands. And then the 3 of Cups, that celebratory energy. This is interesting. So now we have the 3 of Wands, which the progression to the 2. With the 7 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. This is progressing 2 to the 3 action, right? Ooh, that Chariot, oh, it just came down in reverse. Like, someone's like regretting a decision here, or maybe this hope that they had for this stable new beginning is not founded. Like, the only reason I say that is because look what's attached to this progression of this 2 to 3, and we're clarifying the cycle not being complete, right? So as the cycle is progressing, what's attached to that energy is some loss of stability and some confusion. This can be a lot of options in the sky. It's, you know, it's 7 cups, that's a lot. But again, we're going backwards now because we have this progression of Wands, which indicates progression along that path, because this is picking a path energy. Progression along that path, we're going backwards from 8 to 7 cups. And then there's the last cup is in reverse, like an undoing. You know, this can be confusion and illusion with that star. Illusory energy, because this is like hope, right? Hope, but like you know, a reversal, that would be like fantasy, like illusion, like pipe dreams, right? That's what this card can be. And then this is loss of stability. I think somebody made moves towards like a goal or dream. Maybe they even moved overseas, and I don't think it's quite panning out the way that they wanted it to. Because we have this energy of them looking at the Wheel of Fortune. It's on this King of Swords is on the bottom here again. Putting focus into this wheel turning. And then Judgment's here with that 8 Cups again. Made a judgment call. Really committing to that path with that. There's a Hierophant under there with the Chariot. That's really committed energy. So let's look at death really quick, and then we'll end the reading. Judgment. Yeah, I don't think that there is any undoing of this. Like, that's a very committed energy to that 8 of Cups. And maybe that hasn't happened yet. Just saying. Tell me about death for Pisces, please. Okay. 7 of Swords. Ooh. I was going to say maybe the way that it was handled wasn't very kosher. Or just with this deck, I do, with the heart especially, I do get the Ace of Swords. And then that 6 of Swords energy, that moving to calmer waters, is like stemming out of that sort of truth, like communicating, like I'm moving away from this, right? We have the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Cups on the bottom. Your major there. There is, I'm not going to get too into that. There is your major here. Coming out as the Queen of Swords with an Ace of Cups. That is healing, you know, definitely. Some of you, I'm reading for some of you that were affected by another's decision in this, and you are sitting in that can't let it go category, and this is your cup in reverse, and you're feeling betrayed. But some of you, the death process here is that the King of Swords communicated this energy, and you're left in this energy, and that is the death process, is that you're kind of mirroring each other, but you're actually in a healing phase. There's a degree of seeing something in a new light here. There's kind of a few ways this is looking. Definitely mirroring each other, or that's just the Queen of Swords cutting, like blocking with that knife there, trying to heal that emotional queen there, trying to heal from this and close out this cycle mentally or emotionally. I'm getting a lot of emotion off that cups and that queen there. Okay, let's look at, I want to look at the 7 of Swords and then this queen, and then we'll wrap up the reading. Tell me about the 7 of Swords for Pisces, please. The 7 of Swords. Ooh, that's a lot. That's way too many. 9 of Pentacles, Death, the Lovers, the 8 of Wands, the Star, Knight of Pentacles. That's too many. The 7 of Swords energy, though, like, that's communication for sure. And it changed this whole energy. Like, it was judgment. And then this world energy was here, right? Like, especially this, like, tower communication about this. 7 of Swords, the 6 of Swords energy, that's the 7th sword there. King of Wands, Page of Wands, communication. I'm going. That's action. That's an action-oriented king there. I'm getting sort of impulsivity off of this, kind of rashness even. There's a 10 of Cups in the Chariot. Yeah, I'm going to my 10 here. There's the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom as well. I'm going to my 10. Following that dream with the Star, that stable foundation. 2, 3, 4 of Wands. Communication about that. There is some balancing energy too. For some of you, this message is about remaining hopeful that, like, with this world energy and this completion and this death energy, this Queen will balance out the, justice was showing, which is balance and fairness with this energy. Major for Temperance. This does indicate with Spirit that with this energy, because you guys are mirroring here in opposite energy, kind of, that this is coming for this Queen. Like, this energy is going to work out that way once it hits the 4. It will. There's just some healing here, and this Queen has to allow it to end or transform. Man or woman? Lovers. Anything else about this Ace of Cups? 8 of Wands. The Lovers. That is 2 lovers. Relationships. This is clearly a relationship I'm getting. We have all kinds of relationships with people. Major for Gemini, again, with that Queen of Swords. That's a decision as well, and a path energy. Coming out with this Queen, again, there was that mentally bound up energy with that 8 of Swords about this rejection cycle, or this, this healing, right? It's time to write that cup, because that's a lot of, like, mentally stuck focus energy. This is like, I'm letting the cycle end now. Or I'm going to go heal. I'm going to go heal and look and make the most of the next phase of this cycle on the 4s there. 8 of Wands, communication. Judgment, again, with the 8 of Cups, a judgment call with that 6 of Swords. And there's a 7 of Swords again. Might not have been handled very tactfully or kindly. That's sneaky energy too. But there's this judgment call about this 8 of Cups, this moving away energy. This can be a resurrection too. This person may be coming back around, or again, there's a level of regret there with this energy, because there's loss there attached to it. And confusion. That can also be in mirroring the Queen, just feeling lost and confused about what happened here. That is energy moving forward with this 4 of Cups. Upright. That's good. Again, this is like missing an opportunity, rejection energy. It's like forward momentum. That's good with Judgment. But that also could signify communication about this 4 of Cups, lost opportunity, rejection energy. Just saying, because it didn't quite work out the way that they'd hoped. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it at that, you guys, but I wish you all the best. Till next time, take care.